Okay, you all, I had posted a video on Sunday. I was at the church and I was just updating about my weight loss situation. I had stopped intermittent fasting because I was not for sure if it was actually helping me because didn't have enough time in the day to eat the amount of nutrition I needed and the amount of protein I needed. And I know that being where I am with being postmenopausal and being postmenopausal because of a surgery, it's a little different. And I know protein is very, very important for weight loss with me and for maintaining my healing. So anyway, I stopped doing the intermittent fasting, and I got on the scale. I was at my son and daughter-in-law's house, and I got on the scale, and I've gained weight. First, I started losing weight, lost about 10 pounds, and then I gained the same 10 pounds back. I'm doing the same stuff. So I realized that that's not going to help. I talked to my daughter-in-law about it. She said nothing helps her except increasing the protein with the other stuff that she's doing. So I am making sure that I know that I cannot, for me, my body does not tolerate, before the cortisol rises, more than 30 minutes of exercise a day, since all of the stuff's, my body's just overworked with healing right now. And so anything past that really raises the cortisol, which causes inflammation, which basically causes you to gain weight. It just throws everything off. So I need to make sure that within that 30 minutes, I'm able to get my heart rate up, because I don't know if it's because I've exercised all my life. I have a hard time at the level that I can do without hurting myself, getting my heart rate up. I was doing the elliptical, and I went up to the level to where it caused me pain. And so I had to go down a little lower. When I say pain, I'm talking like short pain. And so I had to lower it. And the highest I could get on the elliptical, even with increasing the level, of difficulty, was 120. And I need to be like at I think it's 140 to 160 to really get a good workout. So when I got on the treadmill, I raised the elevation up and had the intensity just a little bit more. I mean, as far as not the intensity, but the speed. And the highest I could get was 130, 132. And I was sweating, but I knew my heart rate did not get to the level it needs to. So I'm going to talk to the physical therapist about that today. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the channel. So my new plan is making sure that we figure out a way to get that heart rate up without hurting me. Because pain is okay if it's not sharp. And if it's not, you can tell. I can tell when it's not good. And I've been getting to the point to where I only go until it's not good. And that right now doesn't take much to get there. So that's my plan. My plan is to now start eating at 8, because I was doing I was doing 16 hours of not eating for the nutritional and the health benefits of the intermittent fasting. I wasn't doing it just for the weight loss, but I was hoping it would kick my body into weight loss. And so I was doing 16 hours without eating and doing 8 hours with eating. And sometimes 15 hours. And so now I'm going to start eating at 8 in the morning and stopping at 7 or 8. And just getting the protein I need, because I was reading that to get where you need to be, and for your body to get to the weight you want. And I've read this in several different sources. You need to eat 1 gram of protein for every pound that you want to be at your target weight. And so anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. And that gives me time to do it. And so, and And my digestive tract, I know the reason I'm not hungry is just because my digestive tract is so slow since the surgeries. And because they've elongated that my colon by accident. And so just trying to get all the tumors from around it. So that caused the issues with the colon. So I have to drink lots and lots of water to keep everything going and flowing. And it has been really, really hard. But I talked to one of my doctors and she said that protein will also help with that process because I am doing the other stuff that you know to do, the probiotics and, the water and just doing the stuff I need to do to help that. So I am just trying to balance so many things at the same time. And, but I'm going to figure this out. There's a code to my body. I'm going to figure it out. It's part of the resilience in this healing journey, not giving up. And so, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on right now. So we're going to try that in a week. I'm going to get back on the scale to see what happens. And so, and I'm going to just have to probably do shakes to get the amount because I've probably mentioned it before, but one of my doctors gave me a really good shake that she makes for herself, which has like 90 something grams of protein. And it's like 500 calories, but that's okay because I don't eat enough anyway. And it's enough for a meal. And so I am going to start making that shake and variations of it to help boost me on that level. If I can't do it every day, every other day, so, because and you're getting the fruits and vegetables too that you need along with it, and the carbohydrates, which is a very good shake that she came up with. So that's what I am aiming to do. I went to the podiatrist today and he said that, I'm like at 6/10 unstable, or one leg shorter than the other. And we talked about it. I told him, I said, well, would it even do me any good to do the heel lifts? Because, he told me that there's some heel lifts that I can do to help get me even. But I asked him, would it even be worth paying the money for that since my hip right now kind of slips because of an injury I had from the same surgery where they were removing the tumors. That hip just does not stay in place. We're exercising and trying to make it strong along with, strengthening that side of the body because it's that same hip. It's the hip on that side. Everything it seems like I'm having issues with is on that left side. And that's the side that is weaker than the other side. It is off balance. When I say off balance, it is uneven. That's what caused my ribs to be out of place since 2016 and that pain that I was feeling and the knee pain on that side. And so all of that, and even the shorter leg is that leg, even after it's pulled where it needs to be. We measured it at the hospital. And he said that's exactly what he would have had us do since we had already done it before I came in. He already had a solution. And I asked if it was even worth paying that. He said, well, it doesn't even cost he said it only costs $20. And by the way, he was very, very pleasant. And I told him about that too, because a lot of my specialists are not as pleasant or as, eager to answer questions and talk with you. And so, but I asked him, since that leg, that hip seems to slip up, past that would even be worth it. He said, well, it's only $20. And when it is even, when the chiropractor does get it even to where it's just at the 6/10 length shorter, he said, you'll at least be steady then. And then that way, he said, then you'll know when you're unsteady that you need to go back to the chiropractor. So that made sense. So, so that's where I am. Have a great day. And remember to have courage in trouble, have courage in pain. Everything you do to move forward is not done in vain. And remember to subscribe. Bye.